Hello everyone. Welcome to our YouTube channel Premiere Next. In this video, you are going to get all information related to the latest updates of Space Force Season 3. Introduction of Space Force Season 3. Greg Daniels and Steve Carell made the American work environment parody streaming TV series Space Force for Netflix. It centers around a gathering of people entrusted with fostering the United States Space Force, the sixth part of the United States Armed Forces. Steve Carell, John Malkovich, Ben Schwartz, Diana Silvers, Lisa Kudrow, Tawny Newsome, and Jimmy O. Yang star in it. On May 29, 2020, it was delivered on Netflix with blended surveys. It was restored briefly season in November 2020, with the day for kickoff set for February 18, 2022. A plot of a Space Force Season 3. As opposed to its ancestor, Space Force Season 2 unequivocally lays out the structure for an ensuing plot. At the last possible second, Dr. Chan saw a major space rock traveling toward the Earth, similarly as Nerd was going to convince the organization of the worth of their review. In any case, the show finished up before it could see how Nerd expects to manage the coming misfortune, suggesting that this is a storyline that would be put something aside for a potential Space Force Season 3 episode. After Nerd's separation from Maggie, who is still in prison, it's conceivable he'll begin returning himself out there to track down another relationship. Away from the program, Aaron might go on a drawn-out whole year, while Angela and Chan might be prepared to date depending on their instinct to heart. Anyway, the program has a lot of stories to investigate. The cast of Space Force Season 3. The show's ritzy cast still can't seem to see any eminent takeoffs, so you can anticipate that each of the fundamental players should remain assuming the show returns. Among the individuals who go to are Steve Carell, Diana Silvers, John Malkovich, Dr. Mallory, and Ben Schwartz, Tawny Newsome, Jimmy O. Yang, Dr. Chan, and Don Lake. Commander Lancaster, played by Patton Oswalt, lives alone on a spaceship among Earth and Mars. Lisa Kudrow plays Maggie, Nerd's detained, prospective ex. Nobody knows how Maggie gotten herself arrested. However, she just settled on 3 video decisions throughout the season. There's not an obvious explanation for Aaron to continue to check in now that she's petitioned for legal separation and is flying alone as a grown-up. Notwithstanding the way that the person is a pariah, we question we'll see Lisa Kudrow on TV once more. In any case, who can say for sure? What can we expect from Space Force Season 3? By the finish of Season 2, the majority of the characters are in a similar situation. The majority of the characters chose for stay in Space Force, guaranteeing their own compensation climbs and the branch's future. Season 2 finishes with a cliffhanger including a major space rock heading towards Earth. The group finds the space rock because of the Hawaiian telescope coming functional. Subsequent to understanding the approaching destruction, the space explorers, researchers, and commanders burst out in tune, a flashback to Prepare 1. Information about the release date of Space Force Season 3. That is a million-dollar question that fans need to be replied. However, the awful news is that we don't have a clue about the response yet. Netflix regularly gives the show a month to survey how well it performs on the help prior to choosing whether or not to recharge it. It's improbable that we'll see the show again until to some extent mid-2023, if by any means. Since the Season 2 finale was so tense. Season 3 has a great deal of guarantee, and maybe even an assumption from the author, Greg Daniels. Conclusion. It's inevitable until the journalists of Space Force 3 declare restoration. Also, albeit the team is by and by disheartened by the financial plan misfortune, the cash will without a doubt be recuperated once the crowd is enthusiastically anticipating the show's beginning. Tragically, it very well might be past the point where it is possible to screen from that point forward, perhaps in 2024. Space Force 3 updates will be given first on our site. Kindly post your considerations in the remarks box beneath, and in the event that you have any inquiries, we are altogether glad to help. Visit our site to keep in contact. If you are watching this video on Facebook, please like and subscribe to our Facebook page. And if you are watching this video on YouTube, please click on the like button and do subscribe for the latest update.